The way that ChatGPT is doing things, guys, it's changing the game and making it easier than ever to become a top content creator. A lot of these creators that you see with 200, 300,000 subscribers, they're using ChatGPT. And as a smaller creator, if you're not using it, you're gonna be falling behind, unfortunately. But I'm not one to gatekeep. I'm gonna show you all the ChatGPT prompts that I've used because I know that there's room at the table for everybody. This first ChatGPT prompt is gonna be for your script writing, and it's the best way to get a natural script so that you have something to follow when you're making the video, but you're not like sounding robotic or as if ChatGPT wrote it, right? So if you look at the bottom of ChatGPT, there's this button right here for dictation. And if you press dictate and allow it to use your microphone, now whatever you say here in ChatGPT is going to be recorded and then transcribed. So let me like demonstrate how I would do this if I was making my own video. For example, I had a video that was about like how to start a YouTube channel. So I'm just gonna brain dump all of my ideas here. I'm gonna say, ChatGPT, okay, I wanna make a video that is about how to start a YouTube channel. I wanna put everything that I know into this video. For me personally, if I were gonna do it again, I think that I would choose a good niche. I would just do anything, honestly, and just try a bunch of different options and then later kind of refine it based on what I like the most and what I feel like I wanna actually talk about. Once I finish my brain dump, it could be however long you want it to. I'm just going to put this prompt into ChatGPT that says, here's a brain dump of all my ideas for this video. Could you turn it into a detailed outline that organizes everything into a logical flow? Suggest any edits to improve and expand upon the script, and if something needs to be taken out, let me know. Include master storytelling and retention techniques. And I said, add any extra info you think is relevant. The reason this works is because sometimes we have the ideas, but we don't know how to communicate them as if we are, proper YouTubers. Because I have research mode enabled, ChatGPT asked me follow-up questions, so I'm going to answer that. And then ChatGPT is going to create a script that actually sounds like me, so it's not robotic and human, and that I can follow when I'm making my video. And it'll put me in the leagues with YouTubers who know how to master storytelling. And as you can see, it gave me everything, even including like timestamps. So this is just a general outline because I asked it for an outline. But if you actually wanted it to write the script for you word for word, it would do that. Now, whether or not you use ChatGPT to write your script, you're always going to want to use ChatGPT to proofread your script before you actually film it. This is going to help us like make sure that when we are filming the video has the best chance of success. Let me show you guys how I do it with my script because a lot of the top YouTubers, they have script writers. Like I hired a script writer once. It was $400 for one script. How about we just use ChatGPT to make sure that what we're saying on camera is actually going to get people engaged and get people to buy our product if we have one? The prompt I'm going to use is, here's my script where my viewers get bored, confused, and click off. Be brutally honest and don't sugarcoat. Act as a person who has never seen my content before. And then I'm going to paste my script or my outline. So I'm actually going to do this with the script from one of my previous videos last year so you guys can see it like actually for me. So I put all my script here and then ChatGPT is going to have a think and it's going to start roasting my script. ChatGPT right now is literally breaking down everything. It's not holding back. It's like, dude, feels like there's no payoff, there's no proof, there's no tension. It says this is a generic YouTube speak cliche. Viewers have heard it 50 times. Like it's saying you're saying strategy too much, right? These are all things that might turn off a viewer, and we might be blind to it because we think, oh, I wrote it. This is great. Like this is good information. But sometimes it's not about the information that you put out, but how you say, right? It's not what you say, it's how you say. And so ChatGPT will help to be an unbiased source so that you can just see it with clear eyes. And then it's also going to tell us how to fix them. So it's not only just saying what is wrong. We have actionable steps because our idea might be solid, but the way that we're presenting it might need help. It only took a few seconds, but from here we have a completely optimized script that we can use. Now, of course, we don't only want to just use this on YouTube. Also, we can use this on other platforms like TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, wherever you are. And that's where this next prompt is really going to help. The prompt is simple. Just say, repurpose this into whatever you want. A viral Twitter thread, a carousel post for Instagram, an IG caption. It could be a TikTok, it could be a Pinterest, it could be whatever. Once you send the prompt, ChatGPT is going to write everything. I honestly don't know why it wrote it like this, but I would just tell it again, could you like stop smoking crack and actually write it correctly? And then it's gonna tell us exactly what to put on our Instagram carousel for slide one, slide two. So there's no guessing here. We know that this is perfectly optimized. When it comes to monetization, we wanna, monetize based on what's really performing well on our channel. So this next prompt is for once you started putting out a few videos, like 10 videos or something like that, you can say, here are the titles and topics of my top performing videos. Based on this, suggest 3 monetization strategies I can implement: a low ticket product, affiliate, sponsorship, or service. Focus on things that require low effort but high reward, and explain what I need to do to set each one up. And then you will go to your page on YouTube, just screenshot, the most popular videos and put it here in ChatGPT. I did that with these videos right here, and then ChatGPT then analyze those videos and tell me, okay, these are going to be the most successful products for you to start. It says like a Notion template, affiliate platform, and getting sponsorships. This way, I'm not just creating things that I think are going to work out. I actually have the data to back it up. When selling any of these things like affiliate links or Notion templates or whatever, it's really important to have your own branded creator website. This is because you look the most professional and people can actually buy from you, right? That's what we want. To set up your website, it's super easy. I always recommend using Hostinger. So let me show you how to get that set up ASAP. The reason I like Hostinger is because it's one of the most affordable options for building your website. Like, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Plans start at just $3.99 a month. You get 50 websites, you get 5 mailboxes per website. They have a lot of AI tools that you can use. You get a free domain, 24/7 customer service, 0 transaction fees, plus you get e-commerce tools and everything. And plans are starting at just $3.99 per month. Go ahead and choose your plans. It could be 1 month, it could be 48 months, but just know the more months that you pay, the better pricing you're going to get. To get even better pricing, go here and enter the coupon code energy, and you'll get an extra discount on top of that. Once we actually enter Hostinger, it's going to be so quick to create your website because we are using AI to do it for us. To get started, let's just enter our brand name. I'm just going to put, example brand name here. And then for the description, I want you to enter everything that you can about your brand and what you're selling. You have about 700 characters for the description. I would suggest to max this out. Use ChatGPT to help you with that, and then press create a website. From here, the AI is going to start thinking and putting together an entire website for you. Now, a lot of people are like, do I need this if I'm just starting out? Do I need to have an actual website? And yes, because you want to look professional from the very beginning. If you're selling on an external platform like Gumroad or Etsy, it doesn't really look as professional as if you have your own branded website. And with a branded website, you have more creativity. So the AI just gave us this entire website right here. And this is a draft website. We're going to customize everything from here, but the editing is just drag and drop. So let's click on continue and let me show you how to edit it and make it yours. To start editing, you could go ahead and add your product right away, but I want to come here to edit website and then just change the look of our website. For example, this image of the bottles, I want to change that. So I'll press on edit section and then I'll just say replace image. You can look through the free images that Hostinger has. Say I want to choose this one. I like how it looks. I'm going to press add to page. And just like that, I get a customized homepage that looks super good. I could change it here to whatever I want to say. I could say, best natural hair tips. Don't say that. You need something better than that. This is just an example. You can edit anything here, and Hostinger is going to give you like these steps. Hey, here's the things that you need to do if you're totally like, I don't know where to start. And you could just click on any of them to do it. So say I want to add a product, I can click on add a product. Add a payment method, I can click here. So let's click on add a product. It will take us to this store manager where we can add anything, physical products that you want to sell, digital products. If you want to do appointments and consultations, you can. If you want to sell a service, if you want to offer donations, you can do it. But let's just click on digital product, and that ebook that we already created that ChatGPT helped us with, we can drag and drop into here. Hostinger is great because it doesn't matter whether you are techie person, not a techie person, you can have a completed website and be ready to sell in just one day. That's why I always recommend HostingWare. They are sponsoring this video. So if you want to sign up, if you want to get a discount, then go ahead and click the link in my description. Really get your website up and running today. Now, you can have videos, you can have a website, you can have a plan, but everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Isn't that what Mike Tyson said or something like that? A lot of these top creators, they pay people 6 figures a year to actually audit their channel and tell them, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this right, you need to do this instead. We don't have that type of money, right? And honestly, I'd rather save money anyways if I did. So we're gonna use ChatGPT to audit our channel and make sure that we are in the right direction when we start posting. What can make or break a video is the thumbnail. Like, I remember I posted one video and it bombed so much in the first week or so, and then I changed the thumbnail and now it's sitting at around 500,000 views. Before we just upload any old thumbnail, we're gonna use ChatGPT to make sure we're uploading the best one. So I always recommend having 2 different thumbnail options. The prompt that you should write is, here's, 2 or 3 YouTube thumbnail options for the same video, rank them from most to least clickable, suggest any edits on how to improve each one's performance. I also want to say, how can I make the best thumbnail better? With this, I am going to be using the O3 model because it's the best for advanced reasoning. And then if you wanted to be even more honest, just say, be brutally honest. I find that that helps. And so it's saying that this one right here is the better thumbnail compared to this one. And I'm pretty sure that's the one I chose. And it says it's a clear story arc in one glance. It's they see the payout and stuff like that. And it's like the second one, it was eye catching, but it just reads as clickbait more so. And then to make it even better, it's like, okay, here's the issue and here's how you can fix it. It's saying enlarge the number. It's saying, hey, the lighting on your face is quite flat. Maybe we could make that a bit better. And then ChatGPT is going to go through all of the improvements. It's saying add some more curiosity, have a bit better colors, and check how it looks on mobile. This ensures that whatever thumbnail you're choosing, it's giving your video the best chance at going viral and reaching your target audience. Another way that we can audit our channel and make sure that everything is optimized. We're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall, right? I'm gonna say, analyze the titles, thumbnails, and topics of my last 10 videos. Which ones perform the best and why? What trends or themes should I double down on? And what should I give up on? I'm just gonna add a screenshot of my latest videos and then send it. The reason this is good is because ChatGPT can see what we're not seeing, and I'm just like, I like the data, okay? When I'm making decisions and I'm treating this like a business, I don't want to just do what comes to my mind. I want to have a solid plan so that I'm making the most of my time, right? I'm not just doing this for nothing. And so ChatGPT is going to help that. It's saying, hey, the ones that get 30K plus views, here are the patterns. It's talking about a specific AI tool name like ChatGPT or DeepSeek, and it feels like, a tutorial. So my tutorials get the best views compared to the ones that don't. It's like vague, abstract, really big numbers. It feels like hype. It feels generic, right? That's what ChatGPT is saying. And so when I make videos in the future, it's saying, hey, you should double down on AI tools, frameworks, start to finish timelines, like stuff like this. And then it says, honey, this is overused. Don't put never be broke again. I love putting that, honestly. Don't put, really big numbers. And it's also going to give us a 30-day plan. Like, it's so good. Hey, this one you could talk about Claude AI, and then you could talk about faceless YouTube, and then you could talk about Mid-Journey, and then you could talk about Gemini versus ChatGPT. I'm going to implement some of these because I think this is a good idea. And so for your channel, I would say do this every 10 videos. Even it could be every 7 videos or something like that. So this is working, this is not working, and it's completely like unbiased, right? It's not just like, you ask grandma and your grandma is like, oh, I love that deer. No, ChatGPT is going to be brutally honest with you. This next prompt is going to be good for future goal setting and making sure that you're setting realistic but attainable goals. So I want to say with my current YouTube metrics, if I want to hit 100K average views a video in the next 6 months, what content strategy, upload frequency, and topic niche should I focus on to get there? This is going to be all customized to us based on the screenshots that we have been sending ChatGPT. This is my latest video for like the past 5 months. I don't really upload that much, right? For the past 5 months, that's what ChatGPT is going to base its data off of. And so it's going to tell us, all right, you need a higher click through rate, you need a longer average view duration, and you need a more frequent algorithm tickets. It's saying your primary pillar should be AI, which that's actually what I want to talk about more. So DeepSeek, Claude, Gemini, Leonardo, NVIDIA AI. It's even saying maybe I can include subscriber case studies. So I could react to viewers, digital products, or YouTube channel or whatever. And it says, look, you need to put out 2 long form per week. Right now, I upload like once a month. And it's saying, no, you need to up that to twice a week. ChatGPT is saying, here's what you need to track. Here's what you need to stop doing. And here is a summary of everything. I mean, I feel prepared for the next 6 months to really reach my goals. And if you guys use these prompts, I promise you, you're going to be better than 99% of new YouTubers out there. I'm not gatekeeping anything with these prompts, so you have literally everything that you need to use ChatGPT in your content creation business and actually get started. You do not have to work paycheck to paycheck. If you have something you want to talk about on camera, now is the time, especially because we don't really know how YouTube is going to be, 3, 4, 5 years from now. I wouldn't wait. You have all the tools anyways, like why do you need to wait, right? So get started today. I want you to comment down below what prompt are you going to be using, and then I also want to check out your channels too because I like to do a little stalking, right? If you guys have any more questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section. I'll try to answer most of them. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.